What's happening, everyone? We are back in here with another video. Today we will discuss about ignoring them, and they will come back, very much like The Divine Location, the film about the baseball fellow who needed to construct this renowned baseball field, and they had the apparition of baseball past. Fundamentally saying, in the event that you fabricate it, they will come. What's more, in my circumstance I'm saying, assuming you overlook them, they will come. This is discussing the volume of ladies who are standing in opposition to MGTOW on YouTube, on videos and social media. A couple of years prior, on the off chance that you saw MGTOW videos, you would see men fundamentally behind the scenes stowing away. They were safeguarding themselves against openness, since there was a period that assuming that you uncover yourself as a man heading out in a different direction, you would get derided. Particularly in the event that you didn't seem to be the 20% out there who ladies want. Men are on YouTube consuming this MGTOW reasoning, and it's men who could be major providers that are just saying we've had it. That is all there is to it. There's no more associations with us. There's no more dating generally, the dating in the customary sense that we've been taught to date. There is no more of that. You pay your half, and that is all there is to it. You don't pay what you're a portion of, that is all there is to it, and we're not in any event conversing with you. There's no more marriage. We're forgetting about clean. These ladies are seeing this and they're going, damn man, we got to take care of this because these men are walking off the plantation. They are done contributing to this administration. Feminism has gone excessively far, and they grew up where they were qualified for. They were qualified for dates, they'd taken every single paid excursion, they were qualified for get these things front and center. These were things that were popped given front and center, not on the back end. Presently men won't do that any longer, that is not it. Everything is going to be equivalent on the table. If you don't believe that equality is equal to the table, no progression, we're not going forward. Then matter of fact, you're going to give me what I want, and if not, then I'm going to leave. So we have a gigantic impact. What they're attempting to get is the consideration that they're done getting. They're not getting individuals with heads up once more. They're not getting the so-called dates paid for just to see where this goes. So we have a huge deluge of ladies creating MGTOW content, who guarantee to comprehend the ones who are heading out in a different direction. There is a great deal of ladies who produce MGTOW content, who guarantee to comprehend the men heading out in a different direction. They stand out, they get a ton of endorsers, they get a great deal of perspectives. They had one woman on there, I couldn't say whether she was tanked, however she was either Ukrainian or Russian, or something like that. She could scarcely talk in complete sentences, making a MGTOW video, and she had a ton of brown noses on there are ringing in. I'm staying there and being like, what on earth? How would you get that many perspectives? How would you get that numerous supporters essentially coming on their half, slashed up sentences? That is on the grounds that men are brown noses. Men are generally a sensual caress away from being back on the ranch. I 100% trust that. You guys get any little attention from a woman and you go jumping out of everything that you learn, everything that you know. That is a basic dating strategy that I can see. Truly, I'll give you some experience here. Around a long time back, I went out on a date with a delightful lady. She was exquisite. I was simply emerging from an influenza. I wasn't even 100% when I went on this date. I recall that I got the date with her and I was like, I'm going on this one. We hacked it up. We made out and everything. And in the middle between all that she told me that she was on red pill and she knew about MGTOW. It really came up. I was like, goodness alright. This was my start of MGTOW. I was in the phase of shock, and I'm going in the red pill rage at the point. Yet I'm staying there going, this young lady knows about MGTOW. She is familiar with the red pill, and she was like, gracious I know, and I comprehend and blah. Quit version, we made out, nothing else occurred between us. But I got the inclination that she thought, assuming this man is familiar with red pill and MGTOW. I got zero chance with him. He knows the game. She was like, it isn't working with him, since this person knows too well what the game is. At any rate, she suspended conversing with me at that specific point, yet I didn't push forward on her. Now the reality is this, guys. A dating system for any brilliant lady going ahead is to let men know that they comprehend the red pill, that they comprehend the reason why men are heading out in a different direction. I fail to really understand the reason why ladies aren't focusing on these sims who are really frail, who are a sensual caress away from being back on the manor. Assuming they accompany this methodology, they will remove half of men who guarantee to be MGTOW and red pill. They'll do it very much like that. There's no doubt, as far as I can tell because of what I find in the remarks segment of these ladies who don't know MGTOW. They understand what the thought it is, they guarantee to have despised it previously. However, presently, out of nowhere, they are like, ooh, I get it now. I get it. Feminism is terrible. I never trusted those women's liberations. There's a woman who I know that has said this well in advance of MGTOW and the red pill. They wish these ladies didn't stand up. The vast majority of these ladies are lesbians, and on a scale of 1 to 10, they are 5s who seek after feminism. They had no other option except for to work in our own, so they needed to get themselves ready, and it was just the lethargic ladies who committed. However, presently these ladies are guaranteeing they could have done without feminism all along. These ladies are simply exploiting what is going on. Presently, they will enter in on your shortcoming, and that is the way they will target you in and get you out of your MGTOW reasoning. I wouldn't fret having ladies coming on and profess to comprehend MGTOW. Yet what I really do mind is these MGTOW brown noses getting on their remark board, on their supporter base, and going in there. I wish there were more ladies very much like you who comprehended. In the event that more individuals resembled you, the world will change. Don't you understand that all it would take is them getting you back on the ranch, and afterwards set you back experiencing the same thing that they got you in? That is very much like wedding 2 times. It's the most moronic move that you can make genuinely. They should simply flip the game and change their mind. They will not comprehend MGTOW any longer, and it'll be past the point of no return. You're in there. They can flip what they say anytime. Try not to stand by listening to their words. What you need to pay attention to is their activities. Might it be said that they are attempting to get regulations changed? Are they attempting to say, tune in, I know you're a MGTOW, however we can do our thing. I realize you would rather not get hitched, so we won't get hitched. We can do anything that we really want to do. We can live independently, yet like a family. We can get our very best. I will sign a prenup. I will have you place all your cash in trust. I will ensure we sign an explanation that says there will be programmed half guardianship. I won't battle you for care. I will explicitly state everything. I will send it to the state permitting department and say we don't need a smelling state permit. We maintain that should do our association all alone. Presently, I'm not desirous of them taking men from my crowd to their crowd. That is not it. I'm not doing this for that. I'm doing this to give the message to the men with the goal that they can safeguard themselves. I'm not getting a significant installment on this. This isn't a vocation for me. I do this because of the benevolence of my heart, and anything that YouTube tosses my direction, anything that I get to the extent that a tip on Benefactor and PayPal is great overall for me. That is only the additional inspiration to keep me making it happen. That is the very thing that I'm attempting to safeguard you from. If you guys want to go ahead and feel like, I'll simply offer them consideration. I'll pay attention to them. You will set yourself up in a circumstance that we just examined. These ladies will involve this as a dating technique to get red pill men and get them back on the ranch. That is the video for now. If it's not too much trouble, share it, buy in. Harmony out.